Hi, this is Josh with Skaa, and welcome back to the Dillinger Labs Dani video manual. In this video, we're going to go over the input panel and talk about different ways to connect your audio hardware to Dani. The big T on the input panel stands for transmitter. If you're using Dani with its sister receiver Streetheart, they look pretty similar from a distance, so a big T has been added to Dani and a big R added to Streetheart, so you can quickly identify whether you're looking at a transmitter or a receiver. The input panel has four 1/4 inch jacks. The two on the bottom are the input jacks. This is where you will connect your device. Whether it's a mixer or audio interface output, a DJ deck output, or audio coming from your phone, tablet, or computer, Dani can take it. These input jacks work with both balanced and unbalanced connectors and have an input impedance greater than 20k ohms. On the other side of these jacks are DC-coupled Burr-Brown differential input buffers, followed by Burr-Brown analog to digital converters. Inputs 1 and 2 are typically used for left and right audio, respectively, but you can use them for anything you want. You can use just one channel when you're working in mono, or you can have two different devices feeding Dani a mono signal for a dual mono setup. And if you are working in mono, just plug a single cable into input 1, and that same input will be normaled over to input 2, meaning that the same signal will be sent on channel 2, making it a dual mono signal for the receiver. So there's no need to mess with splitter cables or anything like that when working in mono. Dani's inputs can handle up to plus 24 dBu each, so no need to back down your source outputs. Just use the pads as needed if you see a lot of red coming through on the signal LED. A little bit of red here and there is okay, since the red LED represents the signal being within 3 dB of peaking. And if not needed, set the pads to the center position, which turns off the pad. Here I'm going to go with the -12 dB pad. The level switch allows you to switch between +4 balanced pro audio line level signals or -10 unbalanced prosumer and consumer level signals. If you are feeding Dani with TRS cables from a mixer or other pro audio hardware outputs, use the +4 option. If you're feeding Dani from a DJ deck with RCA to TS cables or any other gear with TS cables, use the -10 option. You can see the difference between TRS and TS here. TRS means tip, ring, sleeve. So in other words, 3 conductors for balanced signals. The other end of a TRS cable will typically be TRS as well, or possibly XLR female. So if your DJ deck or mixer has XLR outputs, use XLR to TRS cables. So anytime you're using TRS, use the +4 option. TS means tip sleeve, so only 2 conductors. The other end of a TS cable will typically be TS for instruments and other unbalanced audio signals, RCA for DJ decks, record players, and home theater equipment, or hook up your phone, tablet, or computer with a 3.5mm stereo to dual 1/4 inch TS cable. So anytime you're using TS, use the -10 option. Continue on through this playlist to learn more about your Dani Skaa Pro transmitter. Head over to skaa.com or skaastore.com to learn more about the Skaa wireless audio standard, shop additional accessories and cables available for use with Dani, and explore the wide range of available Skaa transmitters and receivers. Thanks for watching.